I'm here in Medjugorje and it's starting to rain, thunder is happening, and I'm with, what's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, where are you from?
I'm from Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Yes.
And you said 2 times here, no?
Yes, this is my second time.
Why do you come back?
When I left last time, I was very sad. I wanted to stay, but I knew I couldn't. I had to go back home, and I was just living for the day I could come back quickly. But the things, you know, I didn't think I would get back so easily. So for Christmas, my family all together, here you go to Medjugorje again next year.
Oh,
so
that was a Christmas present.
A gift, yes, from everybody, because they knew how much I wanted to come back.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how much.
And you know, confession is very, very important here in Medjugorje.
Yes.
And was that hard when you came the first time to go to confession here after all these years then?
Almost impossible. I mean, it was the hardest thing I had ever done. I had built it all up in my mind. It was going to be so difficult, and you heard lots of advice. It'll be fine, but you have to go do it. But when I came here and went last year, it was very freeing. It was great.
How was the experience afterwards? Like when you came
Oh,
out
you
of the confession?
just felt so light and you know, free and better, and that you could start again. You know, really start again.
I just went to confession, same thing. You start again, reset of computer, no?
Yes. And I do find it difficult because it's been so long. But well, obviously, the more I go now, the easier hopefully it will get.
Yeah.
So but it is.
And what would you tell people who are scared to go? Maybe somebody's inspired now to go.
Oh.
What would you tell them as an advice?
To go to confession, it'll just make you feel, I think, so free and light, and you'll be happy you went. And it is tough, but just priests will help you. The priests are very good, and they're very, so that, you know,
wherever you go, pray for good priests.
They have heard it all and more besides they know, and they're very gentle and welcoming and helpful and sympathetic, especially when you haven't been for a while. They'll help you.
Yes,
so there's nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
Not a thing.
And you told me you pray the rosary now. What is the beauty of the rosary prayer for you now?
Oh, God, rosary. I have so many rosary beads now. I don't even know what to do with them all.
Oh, beautiful.
We do it with our family. I do it with my brother-in-law, my sister, my daughter.
Wow, do you think goosebumps?
Yeah, and their children. And we do it twice a week. Sometimes 3 if we can manage. They're all very busy, but the dad is very insistent we do the rosary, and we go, and it's certain nights, and we make sure we're there. We just want to be there. I can't explain. We just want to be there and do it together. And it's relaxing. And it's just...
The atmosphere is cleansing, you're more peaceful, everybody.
It's peaceful and relaxing, and it's just, everything's shut away for that. It's only 15-20 minutes. That's all it is out of your time.
And you also feel it's a protection when you pray?
Oh, yeah.
You store something and you have a wall around something like that, no?
Well, I've learned so much in the last year I've been doing a lot of research about the saints and Our Lady, and Our Lady was always in my mind's eye, my favourite. The apparition site in Lourdes, St. Bernadette, is my hero, kind of, for some reason, from when I was a wee girl.
Yeah.
And, you know, and so I'm reading about here, obviously. I've researched an awful lot. Garabandal and,
beautiful.
Yeah, Lourdes and Fatima. Things I didn't really know anything about. And then we have our own Knock, and I hope to go there next week for the first time.
Yeah.
I'd never been to Knock in my own country.
Oh, beautiful.
So, yes.
I see you on fire. That's what Our Lady does here, no?
Yeah, I guess you could say that, yeah. So, if you'd have saw me a year ago, definitely not. I was coming out here in pieces because my dad had died, and I just said,
I need help.
There's nothing. Well, if there's nothing, I can't accept that.
Yeah.
So I want to find something, and I've definitely found hope here.
And what would you tell people who go through something like this? My brother died 3 weeks ago. It's really tough. What would you tell these people?
I would advise people that if they can, to come here, because there are so many people here for that reason.
Yeah.
They've lost someone, and I've been speaking to so many people who are in the same situation.
Yeah.
And in our own group, in fact, very tough losses in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
With some of our group members, really tough, and they're all here.
Yes.
They're all here.
Yes.
And I mean, it's, I can't remember when I first even heard about Medjugorje, to be honest. But it came up in the conversation. My brother had heard or whatever, and the trip, and we'll go. That was the first time. And as I said, Daddy died. So, yes, I'm up for anything. I have to try and find something. And it has fulfilled
everything.
Absolutely. And I have work to do, yes, I have a lot to do, but
Me
I'll just,
too. We
all do, we're never
until
finished.
the end.
We're never finished.
We're never.
But I just felt so far behind. Everybody was so knowledgeable with their prayers and that.
And what is the place you like the most here in Medjugorje?
I have to pick one.
No, you can
No.
choose many.
I love the church.
Uh-huh.
I love the little candle garden beside it. It's so peaceful, and we light candles for all of our families there.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Risen Christ. I love Fashlavko's grave. It's so peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Love it there. I went there myself last year. I was the only one there.
Mm-hmm.
And said my whole
peaceful to
rosary
be.
on my own. It was lovely. Best part of my trip, nearly.
Yeah.
Oh, so many places. Let's see. Oh, I love the Blue Cross.
The Blue Cross is
Yes.
the peace. That's you,
Yes.
know, peaceful
Yes.
there.
And Apparition Hill, you know, there's a little bit of competition where people are climbing Cross Mountain, and I cannot. I have a little touch of arthritis, shall we say, and I just can't do the mountains. But I really wanted to do Apparition Hill, so my sister and brother-in-law helped me up last year, and I got up and down. And I just cried at the top. I was so happy I'd done it, and I was just looking around. I was so happy to be there that I'd made it. And we're actually hoping to go. We're going home Wednesday. Yeah. Hoping to go again before we go, if the weather allows, and do the mountain again. Small mountain.
Yeah, the small one.
But the Oasis of Peace. So many places, just love. We went to the little church, St. Anthony's Church, today. I'm not sure where it is.
You did?
Out of
Wow.
town.
How do you like that one? The little chapel, beautiful, eh?
Beautiful. And then the little restaurant you showed not so long ago, with the waterfalls.
Yeah, you went?
Amazing. We went there last year. Beautiful day we had there. Just so many places. I don't know. It's wonderful. Wonderful place.
And what would you tell people? Why come to Medjugorje one time?
Just come and go to the church, go in, and you don't really have to do anything. You know, people say you just do what you want to do yourself, and sometimes you do feel a little maybe pressurized to do such and such, but just go and I don't know.
Did you make the experience? A lot of people say when you come here, Our Lady takes over.
She takes over. As I said, I didn't do anything. Whatever it was took me that I began to love. Enjoy going to mass, enjoy saying the rosary. It meant something. I understood it, which I hadn't before. Just a ream of prayers. And I, you know, so if it can happen to me, if anybody comes here and they have little faith or they want to strengthen their faith, I would very much recommend to come and let her do the work. Because she has invited you here. That's what they say.
That's by invitation.
In the first place.
You felt it? Like
yes, very much so.
By invitation, no?
I think so. There's no way I'd be here if there wasn't her calling me to come.
And you really can say now from the desperation, your father being gone to heaven, and you alone, to happiness and sparkling joy, you know?
Well, yes. Then I'll see him again.
Absolutely.
And that means so much. And all our family will be together again. And that's just something I hadn't got my head around, you know.
You got a favorite Bible scripture, by the way?
I'm working on the Bible. That's another part. I'm trying to do all the bits, the fasting and all of that there. But I know I don't have a favorite Bible one. I haven't studied enough yet.
Yeah, step by step, you know.
You know, I'm listening and but
you have a story you like from the Bible? Something that touches you?
Oh, I love the Sermon on the Mount.
Yeah,
I guess.
That's the best.
I love it.
Everything is
I couldn't quote it to you, but I do love it.
No, that's the story.
I do love it.
I can't quote as well.
Yeah.
But that's the Sermon of the Mount, and that's your favorite one?
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And what would you tell at the end to people? What is so beautiful about our Catholic faith?
Oh, it's just something that I hadn't imagined seeing it in such... The people here are so devout and holy and such a good example. Yeah. Which I think is what the idea was in the first place. They were so holy, that's why she came. Yeah. And they're supposed to teach us. And it is a school, our Mary's school, teaching school, of how to do the thing correctly, which I hadn't a clue. And now I'm trying to follow along and not get too overwhelmed because there's a lot to take in. And, bit by bit I'm getting it. And yes. We are all together on the journey. On the journey, and can't do it all in one day, little by little. And you have to be sincere. You have to want to do it. Exactly. And you don't have to say 200 Hail Marys. If you say 2 and they're from the heart. That's what I already said. So now. And you can feel it and it's warm and that's it. And that's more important, I feel. Exactly. That's what she teaches here. Life, live from the heart. Yeah. Don't be angry. Leave it behind. Go to confession and live from the heart joyfully, you know? Yeah. That's it. Thank you so much. You're welcome.